TikTok just got unbanned today. Great news, everybody. I'm definitely excited about it. I hope you're excited as well. But I see one big issue, you guys. And that big issue is that creators on the app are now scared, myself included. Think about it from the creator perspective. We just have an app that got banned and it's likely to be banned again in the future. So because of that, a lot of these creators on TikTok have not been posting as much, or because CapCut, the app they use for editing, has been disabled, they can't be posting as much videos anymore. So because of that, you look at the content that's being posted on TikTok, it's no longer the same. Now, will it go back to normal? Absolutely. I'm sure it can, but definitely on day one of the TikTok app, it's not the same type of app that I used to be on just 2 days ago. And I hope you guys can feel that as well. Now, with that being said, a lot of the other creators, they are expanding their videos elsewhere. Because we all used to post on TikTok and post on TikTok as a primary. But because of this 1 day ban event that occurred literally on January, it's gonna make different creators on TikTok go somewhere else, maybe on Instagram, maybe on Rednote, maybe on Google's. So because of that, I think it's gonna take a while for the app to be back to normal. They need to provide the creators a safe place to say, hey, we're gonna be here for a while, because there's a lot of creators on the app that's scared to post right now. They're scared to put all that effort onto TikTok just for it to get banned. So they're focusing a lot of their efforts on YouTube Shorts, YouTube, they're putting it on Instagram, they're putting on Rednote. And I totally understand. The creators do not want to do all this work on TikTok just for it to get banned. With that being said, do I think TikTok is going to get banned? I do think so, unfortunately. At a certain point or not, it's either going to be banned or it's going to be sold off. Now, when it gets sold off, I do not believe they're gonna sell off its algorithm. The main reason why is this. What makes TikTok so special is the algorithm. And because of that, if they sell the company, they'll sell the name, they'll sell the brand of TikTok, but I don't think they'll sell the technology of TikTok, because that is what is so special about TikTok, that not even a US company has been able to replicate it. And the big issue I have right now is that with TikTok being sold, let's say it's sold for 20 billion, 40 billion, hell, let's say it's sold for 100. Unfortunately, I think TikTok is selling it at a very cheap price. The reason why is this. Meta is trading at what? More than $1 trillion valuation. In my honest opinion, you guys, to me, TikTok is worth more than Meta. The reason why is that the technology is better. All right, I don't know if they have more users or the same amount of users, but there's definitely more engagement on TikTok. There's a lot, I don't know, there's this different feeling that we get when we're on Instagram versus TikTok. So because of that, I actually think TikTok can be the same valuation as Meta or even higher. And because of that, if TikTok was to sell it at 20 billion, 40 billion, they know that they're getting cheated. They're selling the company at such a cheap price when they know that this is a company that can freaking compete with Meta for YouTube. That this can be maybe $1 trillion valuation. And I would not be surprised if TikTok was to be sold for $1 trillion valuation. The only issue is that there's no trillionaire in the whole freaking country. There's not one person that can afford $1 trillion valuation. Now, I am hopeful that in the end, TikTok does sell off to an American company. I'm worried a little bit about the precedent it sets. It's a very bad precedent saying that, hey, we have the ability to just ban foreign companies from the US market. It should be, in my opinion, taken as a different approach where, hey, we're gonna make products that's better than yours and beat you out in the competition, rather than having to go through, we're just gonna ban you out because we can't compete. Because of this 14-day ban, I think it has done huge damage to TikTok, because on the creator side, the creators are scared to post on TikTok. They don't want to lose all the hard work they've been putting in. And then on the user side, the users, they're not getting the same type of experience on TikTok that they've used to. So because of that, some of these users may go to YouTube Shorts or may go to Instagram because they see that the content on TikTok is no longer the same. Now, if you are somebody that has been having huge aspiration to make social media, to get paid to just make videos, this is one of the best freaking opportunities to do so. This kind of reminds me of March of 20. And when COVID first started, people were making videos, getting so much following for it, getting so much money for it. And in my opinion, this is just another opportunity. We don't get chances like this often, so you do not want to miss out on your opportunity.